we are here with Long Vuong, founder of TomoChain, one of the fastest growing public blockchains. It's coming out of Southeast Asia. Thanks for being here. So what's the secret to TomoChain's sheer speed?
So we are having a new consensus called POSV, Proof of Stake Voting. That's powered by 150 masternodes. And we using some techniques like randomization and double validation to make the chain secure, but still very performant.
So by restricting the node count to 150 masternodes, as well as using techniques such as randomization to prevent manipulation, you can get a network that is still sufficiently decentralized while also being fast and secure.
Yeah, I think one of the special thing about TomoChain network is that we have a very strong and committed group of stakers, more than 2,000 of stakers voting for the masternode, and their vote can push one masternode candidate into top 150, and then the top 150 masternode become block producer and validate the transaction in the chain. So we have the community watching and monitoring the network all the time.
So are people rewarded for lodging votes with their preferred masternode? And are masternodes themselves also rewarded?
Yes. So we have the standard block reward is 250 Tomo every epoch, which is about 30 minutes, and 50% is going to the staker who vote for the masternode, 40% going to the masternode itself, and we have 10% going to special account reserved for the masternode foundation later.
Okay. How do you prevent issues such as collusion and the wealth consolidating among the masternodes who then cabal and just vote for each other and buy and sell votes?
So one of the good things about the staking system is that we have a sufficiently large amount of stakers, more than 2,000. So it's actually very difficult for them to have cooperate in a bad way to work the network. So we have the rule, right? And most stakers follow the rule and vote for the masternode they think is giving them the best reward, or the masternode that contribute to the building the chain. And I think the reason is there is already default reward for the staker, so they don't really need to follow the sticker that bribe them to vote. So there is relatively little incentive for bribing and collusion on TomoChain, and it has been working well so far.
So how is TomoChain live on mainnet and ticking along right now?
So TomoChain mainnet was launched in December 2018, and the mainnet has been running live for more than 9 months. We have been pushing out several upgrades of the network. The most recent one is the introduction of Tomo protocol that allow the transaction can be in token.
Have you seen a lot of movement of masternodes, or has it been largely the same 150 masternodes since the inception of the network?
I think the count of the masternode reached 150 pretty fast after maybe 1 month after the mainnet, and then we have a period when there's a lot of masternode candidates that's popping up, and there is actually a little bit called competition between the masternode candidate to get into top 150, and it has been going on for a while. The most recent incident is that KuCoin exchange decided to run masternode on TomoChain, and they run more than 10 masternodes at the same time. So that puts a lot of community nodes out of the top 150, and I think that's one of the interesting, dynamic of the network.
So the KuCoin exchange itself controls 10 nodes on the network?
Yeah.
Do other players also have multiple nodes of their own?
So I think we have a fair amount of nodes run by the project, like CoinGecko, one of the master nodes. Kobo Wallet, I think, is having 2 or 3 master nodes right now. We also have like Hatwax, a project from China, is also running a master node. So we have a good mix of community nodes that is running by individual investor, and also a node running by projects that building on top of TomoChain, or project building on crypto community.
Is the weight of one's vote weighted by according to token holdings?
So how it works with the TomoChain staking is that our 100 master node have the same equal vote. So even if you have like 400,000 Tomo vote for your node, you are number 1 master node on TomoChain. Your role is equal to the 150 master node, as long as you pass the bar to be a master node, you have an equal vote to the network. So out 150.
Governance-wise, who handles the governance of the network? Is this with the 150 master nodes, or does the entire community get a say in the governance?
It's actually still undecided at the moment. So the TomoChain company is we are the founder of the network, and we have been producing the software as a core client for the network for the last 2 years. And our goal is to build a governance app next year. Basically, passing the former governance of the network to the master-node community. I think there's several ways to do it, and I think the simple way is the majority rule. So 150 master-node can follow the majority and make the decision. We can actually implement something more complicated, like quadratic voting. So basically giving the voting right for the master node in the equal proportion. But if a master node feels strongly about one particular issue, they can use more vote for that particular issue. So there's a few ways to actually implement it. But I think we want to implement on-chain governance and passing the control and capitalize the governance power to the community.